Mm, mm, mm. Right, we are live. So I'd like to say hi to everyone. Thank you for joining us today. It's a little impromptu pop-up live with the fabulous John from Art East Quilting.
Hello.
We are coming to you live today for a very special announcement. And first of all, I would just like to give John the opportunity to introduce himself and explain to viewers that don't know who John is, which you should know by now, um, what it is you do, John.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited about our announcement today. My name is John. I am the designer at Art East Quilting Co. If you don't know me, you might know some of my quilts. Like the puffin behind Adam's head. That's one of ours, Puffin Star. We've also did the 100 Acre Wood Quilt that you would have seen on Adam's channel. Um, Haunted Cabin that you would have seen on Adam's channel. A bunch on Adam's channel. And we are also hosts of sew-alongs that we do throughout the year. And that's a little bit of what we want to talk about today.
It is indeed. So we are coming live today, basically on the day of launch of the new. Well, I say new. It's a reboot of a previous quilt that John ran as a sew along over on the Artie's Quilting community. The quilt is So Place Like Home. John has been very, very clever as usual, and he has recolored and reimagined the whole quilt in a whole new line of fabric from Tula Pink. So the quilt will look similar to this, but it will be completely recolored in different fabrics that are from Tudor Pink rather than solids as the quilt was originally. The quilt kits and the sew along comes in many different variants. You can purchase just the book and use your own fabrics from your own stash. That also will give you, you can also then purchase the access to the live sew along, which is based in the Artist Quilting Circle community, where we will be going live once a week for 11 weeks, starting on the 15th of January. Is that correct, John?
You got it. Yeah.
So we will sew along at once, one block a week over an 11-week period to basically guide you through the step-by-step process of building the So Place Like Home quilt. So is there anything else you wanted to add to that, John?
Yes, we are super excited to have Adam as an official, I call him ambassador, official member of the team. We've had a lot of people requesting a reboot of this quilt because many people have found us since we originally launched the So Place Like Home quilt. And who better to come into our community and teach it step by step in Tula Pink fabrics than, of course, Adam Sews, who might have a slight liking obsession, maybe,
Yeah,
and
there
rightfully
is a little bit of that.
and rightfully so with Tula Pink fabrics. Um, we're also excited to announce that for the first time we're able to offer this kit in the UK with free shipping. So for those of you in the UK, whom have wanted to participate, but maybe that was a barrier for you. This is your opportunity to join us in the Artiste clan and sew along with us and the kit. I'm so excited to show you guys this quilt in the fabrics. I'm sure Adam will post lots of pictures of what this is going to look like.
Yeah,
Um,
will do.
it contains fabrics mostly from the 2025 True Colors. There's some gray work in there. There's some oldies in there like mineral and hexes. There's tiny stripes, tiny dots. They were just screaming to be part of Oz. And wonderful Tula pink Technicolor.
Yeah. Yeah, we are very excited for everyone to join in. As some of you know, I did sew along the 100 Acre Wood Quilt, which was obviously not available outside of the US and Canada. So this is the first time that if you have wanted to sew along with an artist sew along and you wanted to join in with the kits that you're using the same fabrics that we're all using and creating the same quilt together, then this is the perfect opportunity to venture into that and to get a kit and to be able to sew along and be included with the rest of the world, basically. So yeah, I'm really excited about being involved with this and being able to use Tula and everything else that goes with it, really.
Yes. And in true artist fashion, there's going to be prize polls every week. So Adam's going to be giving away prizes. Now, it's an 11-week event. You don't have to finish your quilt in 11 weeks. The sessions will be recorded so that you will have Adam on demand in your sewing room to sew along with you whenever you want and at whatever pace you want to sew your quilt. And the reason it's 11 weeks is so that this project will be done just in time for the launch of our next quilt adventure, which is our adventure with the second star to the right quilt, which is the Peter Pan inspired quilt that starts in April, which Adam will be sewing along with us as well
I
as a
cannot wait.
participant. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hopping out of Oz into Neverland very quickly. So I think it's gonna be good fun. And then I think maybe then when I'm lost and don't know what to do with myself, I might have to revisit Alice afterwards. So
Oh, there you go.
yeah, it's
If
just
you,
it's just a steady stage of moving from one to the next just to keep myself busy. So
yeah,
I'm super
awesome.
excited.
Awesome. We are so excited to have you as part of the community. Now, there may be some people out there who are watching this who may have joined us before for the Oz Sew Along, or who might have purchased the book, the project book that Adam showed before. There are also options for you to join the Sew Along if you already have the pattern, so that you can join us for those live sew sessions in the community. Or if you want to buy the kit, there's an option for the kit without the pattern as well, um, so that you can join along. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think the reboot of it is going to be really cool as well because people that have made the previous quilt in the previous so long, it's going to look like a totally different quilt, even though it's the same structure. The fabrics are totally different. It's going to be slightly more vibrant because it's Tudor. It have more texture. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of changes that will make it worthwhile sewing it up for a second time if you made it before. And a lot of
Yeah,
people would have gifted them as well. So
absolutely.
if you gifted one and regretted gifting it and wanted to keep it for yourself, now's the time to make yourself one.
I say I'm not gonna have time to sew this one up with you guys, but I'm probably going to end up doing
Yeah.
it. And there's a big kind of Wizard of Oz resurgence and event that's
Yeah.
happening since the first time that we ran this so long, which is, of course, the release of the Wicked movies with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, which are extremely popular. So we may have been a little influenced by the aesthetics of that film when selecting our Tula Pink fabrics for this reboot of this kit. So we're really excited for you guys to see that.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Oh, awesome.
So if anyone that is watching this, whether they're watching it live or whether they're watching it on the replay, there will be links that are dropped after the live has been posted. So if you want to go and check out the kits, the sew along, the community, and all of that, I will pop all the links for that down in the description box so you can head straight over. If you are a UK or if you're in Europe and you wish to purchase a kit, if you head over to the Artist website, you can purchase all your kits there, and they will be um, posted out when the sub just before the sew along starts.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
think I think we've covered everything, haven't we, John? Is there anything else?
Yeah, one more thing we'll mention too, is that there's a short period of pre-orders for this because we have a lot of work to do behind the scenes to get everything ready for January. So because we have a 3-month period before these kits are sent out, you actually have the option, if you're purchasing a kit, to split your payments over 3 months interest free when you log out. So if that is something that is going to make this more achievable or a better option for you, we're glad to be able to offer that. So definitely take
Yeah,
advantage of those payment options.
yeah, it's a great way of doing it. So I think that's everything that we needed to tell everyone, isn't it?
I think so too. Adam and I have a lot of work to do and a lot of things to post and things to play with. So we will do that. If you guys have any questions, reach out to Adam or myself at arteastquiltingco.com, and we hope to see you guys in Oz and journey down the Yellow Stitch Road with us.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks very much for being on stage, John.
All right,
I've
thank you.
got to
Bye.
squirrel away and find some other things to be getting on with.
Yeah. Bye bye.